Hey everyone, it's your boy Billy the Koala wanting to talk about a tweet from a few months ago. I know I am late to the game on this, but let's talk about it anyway. Recently, a former tennis pro named Alshon sent shockwaves through the sports world with a tweet that was, let's just say, a bit outside the lines of reason. If this was not a publicity stunt, which I am sure it was. Because this statement sounds like a mixture of Joe Biden and Gary Busey. Here's my impression of that.
When I lived in Scranton, I used to whoop corn pop 11-0 in pickleball, and I like chocolate ice cream.
He claimed that pickleball has made him a far better athlete than tennis ever did, and that it requires more skill point for point. Hold the phone. Okay, buddy, whatever you say. Look, I get it, pickleball is a fun and crazy popular. Also has turned into a legitimate sport, and at a high level requires a lot of skill. At the same time, you don't need the agility of a panther or the endurance of a marathon runner to enjoy a friendly game. But to suggest it's more skillful than tennis at the highest levels is laughable. Let's talk about a few obvious points here. Is that the court is much smaller, which means way less area to cover. The pickleball does not go nearly as fast as a tennis ball. You are not allowed to serve overhead, and it has a designated non-volley zone to keep it more fair. Becoming a pro tennis player is no joke. These athletes start intensive training regimens from the time they're barely out of diapers. We're talking grueling daily practices, strict diets, and a level of mental toughness that would make a Navy SEAL blush. I guess his point is you are closer to each other. The pickleball does not go nearly a fraction as fast as a tennis ball. Here's a reality check. If I, a decent recreational player at a 4-0, stepped onto a court with the number 300th player in the world, the only point I'd be scoring is 1 for participation. However, against a pro pickleball player, I might actually be able to eke out a point or two. If I played the number 300th pickleball player in the world, I am sure I would lose. I guarantee it would be competitive though, mainly because I am not trying to return a 120 mukes per hour serve. First off, how about the skill alone to be able to hit a serve 120 to 140 miles per hour consistently? That takes a skill level of an elite 1% athlete. At the end of the day, Alshon's statement is cute and seems to be nothing more than a shameless grab for attention, and has brought a lot of conversation to the sport. Sure, it'll get people talking, but it doesn't make it any less ridiculous. Pickleball is a wonderful game, but let's be real, it's not exactly redefining the limits of human athleticism. Tennis, on the other hand, demands a level of skill, power, and endurance that truly pushes the boundaries of what's possible. So let's give credit where it's due and leave the outrageous hot takes on the court, shall we? Very curious about other takes. Let's have a healthy conversation in the comments.